Hey everybody. I wanted to share a story with you today. And I guess if I had to put a title on it, it would be something to the effect of PTSD. What I would call it, I don't really know. What I noticed was just how much this level of abuse has just changed day-to-day activities. And I wouldn't call it an epiphany moment. It wasn't an epiphany. It wasn't this enlightening experience. It was just like, oh shit, what the fuck? It was more like just a realization of, wow, things have really, really changed. So anyway, we quit talking about that and get down to the story. Um, so one of my clients, needed their car fixed, obviously, and they wanted to save a little bit more money because they're tight on money. So I was like, okay, well, what I can do is I can go get the parts from a salvage yard. They're not guaranteed to be brand new. They may or may not work, but if they do, you save a significant amount of money. And they're like, okay, yeah, let's try that. So this morning I wake up and get ready, which was always a struggle nowadays, and I start heading to the salvage yard. And I'm just, for whatever reason, super fucking annoyed with everything. Like, everything is getting under my skin. Every little instance is getting under my skin. Um, I have to take the highways to get there, and I'm on the highway, and people are like, behind me. But for some reason, I feel like they're too close. But honestly, they weren't too close. Um, or people in the lane next to me that I'm passing by, or they're passing by me, I feel like they're getting too close. Like, why are you in my space? I just had this aggression and this anger of like, why are you fucking in my space? Get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't want to be around you. Get the fuck away. Um, that's new for me. Like, I don't really care about that. I'll just keep on trucking. Like, or I would say normally, but years past, that type of stuff wouldn't bother me. But today it was like, I guess it was some kind of trigger, and maybe it's hyper aggression. I wouldn't say hyper aggression because I didn't get aggressive towards them. Perhaps hyper defensive of just, why are you in my space? Like, get out of my space type of deal. And it was just bugging the fuck out of me. Like, I was getting very, very angry. And at the same time, I was also like, why the fuck am I going to stupid fucking salvage yard? Goddamn stupid fucking salvage yard. Why am I doing this? It's so far away. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I was just pissed. I was just pissed for no reason at all. Like, nothing happened. It was just all these things coming together was just making me super angry. And then I had the realization, looking back on years past, I used to go to the salvage yard just for fun. 4, 5, 6 years ago, when I was in college, especially, if like I didn't have class for a day, or if it was like a Saturday, I didn't have anything to do, I would literally go to the salvage yard, pay to get in, and just walk around and look at shit and see if there was anything interesting, like any parts I could get, anything that was cool. I like That's what hit me the hardest. Is I had that sudden realization. I was like, why am I so fucking angry about doing this? I used to do this for fun. Like, this used to be fun to me before all this abuse. That was strange, to realize that something you used to love doing, like, that'd be like the highlight of my day back then. I was like, yeah, this is great. I used to look forward to it. And now I was like sitting there bitching and complaining about it. And I guess what that all has to boil down to, I mean, those are aspects of PTSD. I mean, the proximity of other cars, proximity of other people, uh, now dealing with this annoys me. Having to go out of my way annoys me. Every aspect of that situation was just annoying as fuck to me. Um, but yet, years and years ago, before this individual entered my life and fucked with my head, I used to do it for fun. And that was, I mean, I still don't exactly know what to say about it, but it's just so strange to me that something, one of my joys and my hobbies was like now, like pulling teeth to fucking do it. And that goes with a lot of other stuff too. It's like all the little hobbies and stuff that I used to have were destroyed by this person somehow. The little things that I found joy in, the little things that made me feel fulfilled, are just so different now. And it's dwindling. I mean, I noticed this much more previous to now, but it was just today. It just happened to be one of those moments. Was like, just that realization. I'm like, wow, I used to enjoy this. um, so anyway, on to the next step of it. I had to like self-parent per se a lot, do a lot of self-talk of like, come on, you gotta get this done. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be that bad. You'll probably end up enjoying it. Blah 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 blah. And that, and so I kept going. And who is it that talks about manifesting? Teal Swan talks about manifesting a lot. Alicia Romano talks about manifesting a lot. Melanie Tanya Evans talks about manifesting a lot. Not that I was thinking about that at the time, but afterwards I was. So I was like, self-talking, like, okay, you know what, this isn't going to be that bad. Like, just stop being frustrated. It's just people driving. They're in a rush to get to work. It's whatever. This is not your problem. This will probably turn out to be a pretty fun day. It's nice out. You get to go mess around in the salvage yard. So that's kind of the self-talk that I was giving myself. So I get there and I'm getting the parts for the client, and then I see my car, not my personal car, but the make and model of my car, which I need so many parts for. Like, I mean, it's my project car. It's 20 something years old. It's falling apart, but I love it. I love this car to death. And this is like 1 in a million that I find my car in a salvage yard. This means that I can get all the little bits and pieces, little plastic things that have broken over time, and all the little things for just dirt cheap. Which means I can take, literally, I spent on my personal car like $80, and I got 6 to 7 brand, not brand new, but new parts, functioning parts for my car that have been bugging me for years. This little broken piece here, that little thing there, and $80. I had it all fixed the same day, and I got to work on the client's car. Make money off of that too. So what I'm bringing into this is, I guess I will give some credit to this manifestation idea. If I had fallen into the poison of the narc mindset, I probably would have stayed in bed all day. I would have never gone out there and got it. But what I want you to see is, because I pushed through, because I made it happen, because I leveled myself, I ended up getting a huge reward. Like, I can't stress enough how rare it is to find one of my cars in a salvage yard. It's like impossible. It's unheard of. And sure enough, the day that I'm out here getting all pissy and being a little bitch about everything, I get there and there it is. I mean, it was almost like a destiny type of thing, but what they'll call it is manifestation. I started to believe in, this isn't going to be so bad. You'll probably have some fun, blah blah blah, and sure enough, I was rewarded with it. But that was a payoff. That was good stuff. That was good stuff, which I'm pretty happy about. But that moment of going, man, like just mentally talking to myself, man, you used to do this for fun. Well, that was hard. I still don't actually know what to think about it, but that was a hard thing to think about. It's like that abuse was so bad that it even took all that away. It's things that I used to do just for fun. I was sitting there complaining about it. That's not me. It's never who I've been. I've been going to salvage yards since I've been 16, and I've enjoyed it. All right, I'll put it this way: from 16 to I would say 16 to 26, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I never complained about it. I would do it for fun, just to fuck around. Met Narc, 26. 26 to 30-ish, somewhere around that area. Never went anymore. From the time I was like 8 to 12 years old, loved video games. Up till I was 26. 26 to 30-ish, stopped playing video games. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And I don't even know how she would accomplish that. Because this is something that I never even really talked to her about or told her about. But for sure, somehow they have a way of just sapping the fucking joy out of your life. And this was just an example of how it really hit me today of how fucking poisonous these people are. And those are, that's just one or two examples. I mean, there's so many things that I used to love. And as soon as I met that girl, all that shit just went completely out the fucking window. No longer was me. No longer cared about what I cared about. No longer did the things that made me happy. It was almost like going back in the past, like ancient history. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm sure you get the point. So it's something to think about, man. When you get away and you're starting to rebuild your life, you're gonna find. I think you're gonna find a lot of instances like this where you start to get really hyper defensive, hyper aggressive, aggravated, over nothing. Over I don't even know what that was. Maybe a flashback type of scenario. I don't really know. But anyway, it's time for me to watch some Game of Thrones and eat dinner. And Bouquet is here. Bouquet, say hi. She looks so fucking evil. Alright, I'll talk to you later.